Just as Hollywood seemed to be recovering from its pandemic woes, the industry had to contend with both a WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes, which caused production delays and shifted big release dates. But we've finally moved past that, and 2024 is nigh upon us, bringing with it exciting superhero movies, a highly anticipated musical adaptation, George Miller's return to Mad Max, a third Avatar, and much, much more. Now let's start the video. Number 10, Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire. We don't have a lot of confirmed details about this sequel, except that director Jason Reitman has been replaced by Gil Keenan, Monster House Poltergeist 2015, who co-wrote Afterlife. We also know that stars Carrie Coon, McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard and Paul Rudd are returning, joined by names like Kumail Nanjiani and Patton Oswalt. And lastly, we also know that the film's setting will indeed be New York and the firehouse from the original films, which was teased at the end of Afterlife. Opening on March 29, 2024. Number 9. Madam Web. Sony's Spider-Man movie franchise without Spider-Man has had highs, Venom, and lows, Morbius, but Madam Web, which stars Dakota Johnson as the clairvoyant Spidey side character, might be worth sticking around for, even if Peter Parker himself never shows up. Sydney Sweeney, Adam Scott, and Zosha Mamet co-star. Opening on February 14, 2024. Number 8. Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. The two greatest kaiju of all time are back for round 2 in the follow-up to the MonsterVerse 2021 showdown. However, the synopsis suggests that they might be allies from the start, rather than enemies this time around, as Godzilla and Kong will face a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world. Dan Stevens has been cast as the lead of the film alongside returning GVK actors Rebecca Hall, Brian Tyree Henry, and Kaylee Hottle. Adam Wingard, who directed the previous bout, will be behind the camera for this one too. Opening on April 12, 2024. Number 7. Challengers. Zendaya headlines the latest film from Luca Guadagnino, which centers on the relationships between a tennis prodigy turned coach, Zendaya, the struggling former champion who is her husband, Mike Feist, and his former best friend, Josh O'Connor, who also happens to be her ex-boyfriend. Opening on April 26, 2024. Number 6. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Anya Taylor-Joy will play a younger version of the war-rig driving badass Imperator Furiosa in this prequel to Mad Max, Fury Road, one of the best films of the century so far. George Miller will naturally direct once more, and Chris Hemsworth will co-star in the movie, which tells the tale of Furiosa's kidnapping and her rise through Immortan Joe's ranks. Opening on May 24, 2024. Number 5. Deadpool 3. The Merc with a Mouth is back, and so is Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. The first Deadpool movie since Disney bought Fox will certainly be a sight to behold, as the Ryan Reynolds-led franchise is beloved for its R-rated humor. How that will blend with the MCU's decidedly PG-13 tone is a mystery, as is how and why Jackman is unsheathing Wolverine's claws after the acclaimed swan song that was Logan. Opening on July 26, 2024. Number 4. The Fall Guys. They're a better action director than David Leitch these days. Leitch, a former stuntman who previously helmed John Wick, Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2 and Hobbs and Shaw, is tackling a film adaptation of an 80s TV show about a stuntman who moonlights as a bounty hunter. Sounds right up his alley. Ryan Gosling will play the lead alongside Emily Blunt.
Opening on May 3rd, 2024. Number 3. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Caesar, the chimpanzee who led the apes to world domination, died at the end of 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes, the third film in the reboot trilogy of the classic sci-fi franchise. However, there's more monkey business to be had. Yes, apes and monkeys are different, but Wes Ball, who helmed the Maze Runner films, directs the 4th film in the series, which takes place many years after the events of war. Opening on May 24th, 2024. Number 2. Joker, Foley Adu director. Todd Phillips helms this follow-up to the wildly successful R-rated take on the iconic Batman villain that earned Joaquin Phoenix the Oscar for Best Actor. In Folie à Deux, he'll be joined by Lady Gaga, who is playing his love interest. It's complicated. Harley Quinn, and the film will be a musical. Yes, you read that, right? Opening on October 4th, 2024.
Number 1 is Venom 3
Venom 3 Tom Hardy returns for this third installment of the Spider-Man anti-hero franchise, centering on a San Francisco reporter possessed by an alien symbiote. Writer Kelly Marcel steps in behind the camera for this one, whose plot we really don't know much about yet. The film is scheduled to be released in the United States on 8 November 2024. It was previously expected for an October 2024 release and scheduled on 12 July 2024. 18:22.